What's up, folks? Um, I don't know how long it's been. I have my laptop with me right now, but I mean, it's getting updated, so big update came out today for that laptop. I don't know what it is. I'm not a computer dude. I'm just a gamer. But it's been in between 4 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks since I've done a video or streamed, and the main reason why is because with Minecraft, like that's the one thing I like to stream all the time is regular Minecraft on the laptop, Java edition, and that's like if I'm trying to play Minecraft while at the same time streaming, it really messes up, like really makes the laptop lag. So that's why I haven't been streaming that often. But on June 23rd, that's when I'm gonna start streaming a lot more because that's when the Nether update officially releases. I've been playing on the snapshots, and as you guys know, the snapshots mess up the can sometimes mess up the laptop or a computer. Like if you have a low end computer, it lags the crap out of it. So, but if it's in an actual release, it's a lot more stable. So I promise once I do actually start once the Nether update comes out, I will actually start streaming again. Probably a lot more often, like at least twice a week, because I need to start doing that again. On top of that, like I might start making videos outside of just video gaming, because since it's summertime and since the states opened up, even though I might get COVID, I don't want COVID, but honestly, I could have already had COVID at one point, but I don't know. That I could have had it back in January when I got sick and just didn't know it. That was when school was still going on and we were still doing some stuff. And about this whole COVID situation, um, my entire next school year is just all e-learning. So entire next year, there is no going into the building. Be no sports, no face-to-face education, and that's really like my main way of education. Without that way of education, I can't really do much. So next year, especially since it's junior year, the hardest year out of basically anybody, for anybody, it's gonna be a lot harder for me, especially the fact that I'm special needs and yada yada yada. And honestly, I mean, we're in June right now, which is pretty crazy. It's like we're already a decent bit into the summer. I don't know when school's gonna start. I still have my Chromebook as well as my case and my charger for that Chromebook. So, like, obviously, there's still 2 years for my school year, and on top of that, like, not only is it affecting the school, it's also affecting like sports and jobs and whatnot, especially like restaurants. Like they're completely closed. Like Coyote Canyon's actually getting permanently shut down, which really sucks because like if I'm ever gonna go out with someone, that's probably gonna be one of the things that I think about. But now that's out of the window. That's gone. And I don't know when that's gonna be. I don't know, like if I suddenly get a girlfriend, that's like I'm probably not gonna be streaming that much. I'm probably gonna be talking to my girlfriend a lot instead of streaming. Like if I'm doing 2 streams a week, right, and then I start dating someone, then that's probably gonna go down either to 2 streams or 3 streams every 2 weeks, or just 1 stream a week because at the same time I'm gonna be doing a lot more. Um, I've been kind of working out on this exercise bike, but now it's just sitting here for a little bit. I might start working on it again. And at the same time, my buddy has a pool set up at his house, so I don't know if he messaged me back yet. No, he has not. So he's working now. I'm not. I just get an allowance. And really, like, over time, like, for me, like, school was my way of socializing. So basically, all next school year, there's no socializing for me. Well, there's not no socializing. There's still gonna be some here and there, but there's not gonna be nearly as much socializing as there was in the past because of this whole COVID situation. And that really annoys me because I don't have any social media platforms. My mom and dad say I'm not old enough to have social media platforms yet, but I'm when I'm on social media, like I'm this kind of guy that like I'm a really nice guy. I know how to keep myself under control and so on social media as well as other places. Sometimes I get a little out of hand, but that's only with people that get out of hand beforehand. And I'm also really careful when I'm on the internet. I try not to do stupid things. You know, I'm kind of stupid sometimes. But on the internet and when playing games, I'm not really that stupid. When I'm playing video games, my IQ goes whoop, just goes up. Um, as well as when I'm browsing the internet, doing videos. Sometimes videos are really my way of just like my videos are actually one of my main ways of socializing with people because um really for me like it's a lot easier. Like if people insult me on YouTube, it's not really it doesn't really scare me because like they're not saying it up close. So I don't really care to be honest, but if they do say it up close, then obviously I'm gonna get a little bit pissed off, and you know what happened from that. I don't like getting pissed off. I really don't. I don't like hurting people. That's why I'm so nice. See, like for bullies. Let's talk about bullies. So, I used to get bullied in my elementary school years from first, or not even first, kindergarten all the way up to fourth grade, right? And when like sometimes, most of the time actually, those bullies convert other kids into bullies, and mostly it's all the people that they bully. But I'm the kind of guy that actually knows what he's doing. I know that if I bully someone, I'm gonna get in trouble, and I don't like trouble. I'm not a troublemaker by any means. The only time I really get into trouble is when I do stupid things and not even know it. Like it's like an accident. That's when I get in trouble. But there's all of these other people that have gotten bullied and eventually turned into bullies, which turn even more people into bullies, which I try to prevent that. I'm the kind of guy that, whether it's social media or real life, I go through and just, like, if there's someone harassing another person, I jump in and try to make sure that doesn't happen. I try to break it up because, listen, bullying is a big deal. Cyberbullying, especially. Recently, speak of cyberbullying, there was a wrestler from a certain wrestling promotion. I don't remember what it was, but basically, she was getting cyberbullied, and she got cyberbullied to the point where she legitimately killed herself, and that's not a good thing because if like especially for the people that actually are cyberbullying her, if they get found out, if if the police can locate where they're at, then they can get into some big trouble. Big trouble. Not only does that hurt the person who's killed who commits suicide, as well as the person that actually cyberbullies that person, it also hurts the family members of both sides because um, those family members of the person who committed suicide have to deal with one of their family members being dead. That's not fun. And at the same time, the other side, the person who actually cyberbullied their family, is gonna think, wow. Like, here's the thing: people want, like, adults, parents. Your parents want you to be more successful than them. And if you have parents that have never gotten arrested and you end up getting arrested, that's gonna hurt them because they want you to be more successful than them. But yet you get arrested and they don't. That means that you are a bad person. The fact that they raise a bad person makes it worse on them. And that's why I'm so good, because I'm not more successful right now than my parents by any means. Well, in some means. Um, my mom and dad were doing cigarettes and drugs and stuff like that when they were my age, even younger than my age. Right now, I'm basically straight edge. The only real drugs I've ever taken are for medical reasons, like considering my autism, ADHD, and that really just calms me down. It eases my tics and whatnot, and it's only for medical reasons. And really, I'm not gonna say that cigarettes and drugs are bad, because they're not. What's bad is when you overuse them. Let's say, for example, you're a heroin addict. If if you only take a few shots within a month, or not even a month, like within a year, it's not that bad. I'm not gonna lie with you. But if you were like my aunt, who took shots like many, many times a month, and actually ended up dying eventually because of the effects, then you're not going to be in a good place, because guess what? If you get found out, in that time you're going to go to jail, which is going to make it even worse for you. And what some people may think is that, like, for the people who are having suicidal thoughts, if you think that killing yourself is a good idea, just remember there are always people who love you, who respect you, who care about you, and if you kill yourself, that's gonna hurt them a lot more than it does you. What's better for you and those people is to get help, to fix those problems, find out what's causing the problems, and get rid of that. So, that's just a lesson from me to you, personally. And honestly, like, back to what I was talking about, start a video with my YouTube channel and stuff. I like, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to make a career out of YouTube by any means. I don't think I'm actually gonna do that, mainly because it's gonna take a while for me to get up there in subscribers. But once I do, and once I get a PayPal and all that stuff, like, if I do, and then if I start getting donations from people, yada yada yada, I might actually become a successful YouTuber. But right now, I'm still sort of pondering on that fact. I don't know what to do. So that's really just an update and some tips in life. Um, Once another update comes out, which is on June 23rd, I'll start streaming it on the laptop. And then in that case, with all this said, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe. Don't get COVID. It's not healthy. I'll see you later. Peace.